Imagine this, you're worrying about the future that doesn't even exist yet and is only a possibility of a potential timeline, or you're replaying the mistakes from the past over and over and over in your head. But in all that chaos, you're missing something so profound, the only thing that truly exists, the present moment, the here and now. You're right, my name is Daz and welcome to Stories for the Subconscious, where I want to help people to reprogram their subconscious minds so that they can basically reprogram their life for the better. Today, we're going to explore how embracing the being in the present moment can actually transform your life and guide you towards your goals and bring you the peace and focus that you've actually been searching for. Plus, stick around till the end as I will be giving you some great tips on how to use the present moment to literally anchor in the life of your dreams. And I'm going to also provide you with a mantra that will 100% help you to wheel in the life that you've always dreamed about. You're in for a treat, so stick around. So first I want to look at what is the present moment. So the present moment, it's more than just a trendy phrase. It's literally the only reality we truly experience. It's not about the past, which has already happened, nor the future, which hasn't even arrived yet. The present moment is right here, right now, and it's a space of which life unfolds. So when we talk about being present, we mean fully immersing ourselves in literally what's happening right now. It's engaging all of your senses and focusing your energy on the moment. Instead of just splitting your attention between regrets or worries about the future, consider this. How often do you eat a meal and truly savour the taste? Or how often do you actually listen to someone when they're speaking to you and fully immerse yourself within that conversation and without itching to check your phone and stuff? I fucking hate that when it happens, when you're speaking to someone, literally speaking to someone, having a conversation with them, and slowly you'll see them go, and then start replying or whatever and checking the message and laughing to it like, couldn't you just fucking wait? Couldn't you just fucking wait until I've finished speaking to you? Because it sort of puts you off the trajectory of what you were speaking about, doesn't it? And then you're like, what an ignorant fucking bastard. So I ensure I don't do that to other people because it's fucking horrible, isn't it? It's not nice. I don't know what you think about that, people. Let me know in the fucking comments, but I think it's fucking annoying. Anyway, back to the video. Or how often are you fully aware of your surroundings? Joe, when you're walking and stuff like that, when you see a tree and you see its leaves. Yeah, for most of us, the answer is not often enough, is it? And have you also noticed that we can easily go back to the negative moments or go to future possibilities that are negative? Why is it so easy to do that than the positive? Why? Because the world is literally conditioned to think about the negative. It's conditioned to be negative. Just think about it. You switch on the news, and what's the most important news? What's on first? I fucking hate the news, by the way. It bores me. But what's the first thing? All the fucking horror, all the shock, all the bad things going on the end. And then right at the end of the news, you get a little snippet of something good going on. All films, mainly the big sellers, or the dramas or the series are all focused on negatives like murder and fucking suicide and all stuff like this. Music is all negative these days. Everything you read is all negative these days. It's literally, we're being conditioned to think about the negative, and that's why it's so easier to go there in your mind, because it's through conditioning, passed down beliefs. Do you know, or parents will do it to you. Parents will pass down negative beliefs. Yeah, money's tight, or you shouldn't go out without a coat, or you shouldn't do this, or all these strangers about. And it's literally, conditioning us to be negative as well within our minds. So now I want to discuss how the present moment can actually help you in many ways. Right, so why does being present matter? Well, it improves mental health. Did you know that? Yeah, being present, it helps to reduce anxiety and stress. Why? Because anxiety is rooted in fears about the future, while stress and regret often stems from past mistakes, thinking about the past. But when you ground yourself in the present moment, you step away from all these mental traps. I mean, how often have you done it? Whether you're lying in bed or you're in the shower or you're driving a car, whatever, and you start to mentally revisit about arguments in the past. What you should have said, what you could have said, what you would have said, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Have you noticed that? You're actually arguing with someone in your head, right? And that moment has already gone, that's in the past, and you're sort of thinking, oh, I should have said that, and then I won the argument, wouldn't I? What does that fucking achieve? Or you're laying in bed and like thinking about all these negative memories like that, all these negative memories and feeling that negative emotion and stuff like that. What the fucking hell is that achieving for you? Absolutely fuck all. But we all do it. But this is how I'm going to teach you to break away from all that shit. And you know what? Right, your brain doesn't know what's real or what's imagined. So when you feel that emotion from the past, it thinks it's happening again. You know, each time we visit a negative memory, our minds actually think it's real. Or there's another thing as well. Or did you know that actually when your mind revisits a negative past, did you know it sort of revamps it a little bit and twists it a little bit? And it's actually not the same event as you've imagined it. But your mind will twist it so it feels even worse than what it actually was. Your mind is a powerful manipulator. It really is. I'll tell you what else the present moment is good at. It's enhancing relationships. So if you imagine being present to your conversations, truly listening, responding thoughtfully, it strengthens trust between one another and it deepens connections because people can feel that you actually give a shit and you're listening and you're paying attention and that you're genuine. It can help boost productivity and focus as well because by anchoring yourself to the present moment, distractions fall away. You know, whether you're at work, studying or tackling a passion or project or anything like that, being present to the moment keeps you sharp and effective. You know, when people say I can't concentrate or they procrastinate and stuff like that, well, maybe just focus on one thing at a time and become truly present with it, truly immersed with it to get the task done. Being present also helps with increased gratitude as well, because when you slow down and notice what's happening around you, the sound of the rain, the laughter of a friend, or the smell of that fresh coffee, I fucking love that. You create space for appreciation, and gratitude has sort of like a ripple effect, and it makes you happier and more fulfilled. See my video what I released last week on gratitude. I'll pin it up there somewhere. But yeah, go back to that and have a look about gratitude and what it means and how to wheel in gratitude within your life. It's actually a very powerful thing. So now I want to look at how being present ushers in a desired future for you. So here's the paradox, right? The more you focus on the present, the more better your future becomes. You get more clarity in decision making, and when you're present, you're more attuned to your needs, values and priorities. And this awareness, it sort of helps you make choices aligned to your goals. And it helps you build in habits that matter as well. The future you want isn't just built in a single day, it's shaped by consistent small little steps and actions. And being present helps you to show up daily for those habits, whether it's working out, journaling, practicing a new skill. Put your distractions aside until you've completed the task at hand. And stop overwhelming yourself as well by creating too much on that to-do list. Only to be that overwhelmed by the list and you think, oh, fuck it, I just can't be bothered now, fuck it off. And, do you know, we all do it. How many of us have done that? Come on, be honest in the comments. It also helps to create momentum towards success as well. Because when you give your full energy to the task at hand, you create momentum, and over time that momentum compounds and it keeps carrying you closer to the life you envision. You've got to remember, right, your desired future starts now, not tomorrow, not next year, but in this exact present moment now. So I want you to take a few minutes to breathe deeply as well and focus on what's around you. Practice the mindfulness, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply pausing during the day to notice your surroundings. Ask yourself, are you aware? Go for a walk. Practice being present by calling the things out loud. Beautiful tree with its green leaves. I mean, don't do it out too loud so that you end up being classed as a local nutcase though. But being present, it's not about perfection, right? It's a journey, one moment at a time. And as you learn to embrace it, you'll find the peace, clarity and fulfillment that have been within your reach all along. So here's a little call to action as well. I want to help you to how to manifest a desired future while being fully present in the moment. It involves aligning your thoughts, emotions and actions, what you do in the now, to create a future that reflects your intentions. And here's how you can integrate mindfulness with your manifestation. Clarify your vision. Take time to clearly define what you want. Be specific and imagine the details of your desired future, what it looks like, feels like, and how it aligns with your values. Write it down. Create a vision board if you think that helps to anchor in your intentions. But you've got to take desired action. I always say that, whether you're bringing in a desired future or manifesting whatever, you've got to, it's thought with the elevated emotion, being present, and then taking desired action. Because you can have these amazing thoughts, these elevated emotions within the present moment, and then do fuck all about it by sitting on your couch and thinking, oh, I thought the better thoughts and everything's going to come to me. No, take the desired action. You're bringing in the intentions, you're being blessed with these beautiful thoughts and potential fucking success by the universe. Take inspired action. That's your job to do. Focus on the present as well. Recognize that the only moment you truly have is now. So rather than getting lost in, oh, someday that might happen, someday thinking, as I call it, ask yourself, what can I do right now to embody or move towards that future? Practice mindfulness and be fully engaging in your activities, what you're doing, and bringing awareness to your senses, thoughts, and emotions. Cultivate the right energy. Manifesting is influenced by the energy you emit. To attract what you desire, you've got to cultivate your emotions such as gratitude, joy, and confidence, and feel as if your desired outcome is already happening. I'll give an example here. If you want to be successful, embody the mindset and confidence of someone who is successful today. See my videos about the mirror principle. I've got one called the mirror principle. Have a look at that, and that will show you how to anchor in the I am, thinking that you already are that person, what you desire to be. And also, if you find your mind going back to the past, try and train your mind to go back to a past what did serve you. Like a happy place. Everyone's got a happy place or things what have happened in the past where they give you feelings of joy, revisiting them, stuff like that. My happy place is my nana's house. When I was younger, I spent a lot of time there, and thinking that I'm back in that house, imagining how it was, the smell of it and stuff, brings me a really happy feeling and a high vibration. And then you can sort of bring that into the present moment and anchor it into what you really want, because it will give you that high feeling, that high vibratory feel, that high frequency. Bring it into the present moment. And if you do that as well, it'll help you to literally stay in a positive state for as long as possible. If we can do it for negatives, people, then we can definitely do it for positives as well. And as I mentioned before, you've got to take the inspired action though, because presence doesn't mean passivity. You've got to take small, consistent actions that are aligned with your goals while staying rooted in the present moment. I'll give you an example here. If you want to improve your career, focus on learning, networking, we're excelling in your current role today, or whatever you might do. If you want to be a content creator, learn how to edit, learn how to be on camera properly, learn all about what you wish to speak about, hone in your craft. And let go of control as well, and trust that the universe or your subconscious mind, depending on your perspective, is working with you. Avoid obsessing over how and when your desires will materialize. And realize that by practicing acceptance of what is, knowing that the future unfolds as a result of what you do now. And again, practice gratitude as well. Appreciate what you already have, as gratitude shifts your energy and your frequency towards abundance. And this creates a fertile ground for your desires to grow, basically. I want you to visualize daily as well. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your desired future with clarity. But do so as if you're fully experiencing it now, the I am, in the present moment. Stay open and adaptable as well, as life may lead you to unexpected paths, but in a weird way, still aligning with your ultimate desires as well. So stay present so you can notice opportunities and adjust your actions when necessary. By grounding yourself in the present moment while holding a clear vision of the future, you align your current actions, mindset and emotions with a reality that you truly want to create. And this approach turns manifestation, if you want to call it that, into a practice of intentional living. turn the negative mantra into a positive. And this was the mantra that I promised that I'd give to you, and it's about turning the negative mantra into a positive. Have you ever done or heard anybody when they're thinking about a negative and they'll put the word, I can see it now. Oh, I can see it happening now, and blah, 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 the negative follows, doesn't it? So I can see it now that I'm definitely going to get sacked, or I can see it now that my partner's going to cheat on me, or I can see it now that this is going to happen, or I can see it now that this person will turn up, and I can see it now. Turn it into a positive. I can see it now that everything is going to come in my favour. I can see it now that while I'm working towards my goals, the universe will meet me halfway. The universe always has my back and always works in my favour. I can see it now. Stuff like that. It's been a positive, whatever you want to say in front of it, or after it, just say, I can see it now, but then put the positive afterwards. I can see it now. My life is going in a unique way. You know, I am open to all possibilities and everything works in my favour, or whatever you want it to be. So anyway, people, if this message resonated with you today, please hit that like, share and subscribe button for more insights into living your best life. And in the comments as well, share one way you plan to practice being present today. I always love to hear your thoughts, so please, people, in the comments. And YouTube is suggesting one of these videos up next for you. Until next time.